Hey, what's up? It's Father Moo again here today. So I got a new little toy. It's called the ELMA-ORSTED V2, and it's an electromagnetic microphone that picks up interference from electrical devices. So it's made by a little company in Turkey. Their name is Vaemi, Vaemi, I guess. So I bought it online. It cost me 120 US, and I don't know what the shipping charge was, I forget. That might include it. And it got here pretty quickly, and it's extremely easy to use. It has a power button and it has a stereo output. So what you do is, as you'll see, it's quite similar to a product you probably heard of called the Soma Ether. Soma is a more established company than Vaemi, even though they're still pretty small compared to Korg. But there's a key difference that made me buy the other one, which is that the ELMA-ORSTED V2 is stereo. It has two receivers and the output is stereo. And I think if you listen to the latter part of this video with headphones on, you'll be able to hear what stereo can do for what it does. It picks up interference from electrical devices, and that's usually, I would describe most of it as noise, but it's really surprising. Like, I already like to walk around with a mic and headphones and do field recording, and you hear things even with a normal cheap mic that your ears don't pick up because they function differently. Well, this definitely functions completely differently than your ears, that much I can guarantee. I did a tiny bit of online research because I'm trying to be less lazy in the vids. And online, I was told that the Soma Ether, which costs about 200 USD, it has a coil which picks up interference. And it also has some kind of radio receiver, so it can capture raw radio waves in the air. The ELMA-ORSTED V2 does not have the second component. It only has a coil, so it doesn't pick up radio waves. But as you can see, I find this as a source of noise, and maybe, oh, that dog was angry at me. A source of noise and a source of some weird samples. There's a particularly good one. I filmed the audio part of this beforehand, where I hold it up to the buttons to like a security system on a door, and you'll see that, like, if you move it about a millimeter or two, it goes from nothing to a very strange bass sound to a noise sound, and you move another millimeter and it's back to nothing again. So it has to be the exact right distance from something to pick up that interference that it's supposed to pick up. So anyway, I took it out here to the street to try to see if I could find some devices making some interesting noises. I found a few, but it's not really that good. It worked better indoors, probably because there's more tech that's actually running indoors. Someone else who does music and is better at it than me said he had heard you should hold up a phone to it when the phone is running Google Maps, because Google Maps is always trying to update its information, so there should be a lot of noise. Certainly when my phone was held up to it, it makes interesting sounds. But even just holding up to your computer screen, your monitor, or the case of the PC itself will yield some very odd sounds. And as you move the device around the PC case, you will hear at least 3 or 4 completely different types of noise. So again, you could connect this to a modular and use it as your actual noise source by picking up the interference that your other hardware is giving off, or you could record the output as I've done today and then use that to make samples. In fact, I want to start making some sample kits to give away based on the sounds I record in these videos. I haven't got the tech up and running to do that for this one, but you will see them soon. Anyway, so let's look at that device made by Vaemi, what's it called? ELMA-ORSTED V2. Again, put your headphones on. You want to hear this in stereo. We're going to hear it outside in the elevator where it made a cool sound, and at my desk where I captured the noise coming out of my fan, my computer, and other stuff. So here we go. Thanks for watching. More videos coming.